Hey Floss Tube.
I'm Marla.
And I'm Ashley.
We are the Sweetheart Stitchers.
And we're back for number 2.
With Whips update and stash.
And a lot of haul. When I mean haul, I mean a lot of haul. There's piles around the camera.
There is piles.
If I could show you how bad it looked right now, you're probably looking at me like, okay.
Let's just say they had a sale.
Too many sales. Okay. So
plus stash too. We got stash.
Yeah, we're gonna show a little bit of our stash.
Look, we guys are gonna introduce you to a little bit of that. That way we can slowly work through that.
Knowing that we are pretty much newbies to cross stitching, we are building our stash, and we built it over the last couple of months before we actually moved into the house, and where we had extra money, where we didn't have bills up the bills. But
yeah, hashtag adulting.
Yeah. So we do have a decent stash of stuff, and that's upstairs. And it's not just cross stitching. There's needlepoint, there's latch hook in there,
yarn,
and yarn.
You can never have enough yarn.
And right now we're going through the process. We're remodeling 2 of the rooms. So one room is getting furniture right now to do our craft room, and the other one is still doing the drywall for our office, so that the upstairs is still a little messy. Once we get the craft room / extra bedroom finished, I'll show you a little bit how we store.
We'll have
stuff.
to do a walkthrough. Yeah, we definitely will. And thank you for our new subscribers and our current subscribers. We love you guys.
And we're gonna start with finishes. I'm the only one with finishes this week.
I got a mini finish.
Well, she's got like a semi-fini finish because she's doing the Halloween rules, so they're a little bit snippets. So I showed you guys this last week. It was my Snowy Friends, Snowy Friends from Frosty Forest. I wanted to show you the frame that I made for it and show you how glittery it is.
Ooh, that's excellent glitterage.
Look at that. My basement is covered in this glitter. Just say that right now, because it's in a
it's in like a spray can.
Yeah. So this is gonna go in here, but I'm looking for some snowflake paper to go around it before I put it in the frame.
You gonna do paper or fabric?
Fabric, but because seasons are over with, I don't really have any left right now. So
True.
this is probably gonna have to wait until closer till winter, till I actually FFO this. So.
Well, they might have it out by Halloween. You never know.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
And then I have one more finish. It was my January with the hands-on design year in chalk. And I don't know if you can see or not. There is the...
She put the Krynic in it. The sparkly Krynic.
Which, it's a pain to work with. So, I've only done here right now. But I'm going to do the snowflakes down here. And then I haven't figured out how I'm going to finish these. I'm still working on that. But I'm using 14 count Ada to do it black.
Killer on the eyes.
Yep.
Alright. So what I have, as you guys know, I was working on Halloween rolls. And I think the last time you guys saw it, it was up here at like Greedy Ghost. Well, I made a lot of progress since you guys last seen it.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a whole another 2 more done.
So a whole card.
A little bit more than that, though. So, yeah.
Yep. So that's her whip and her finish, technically.
Yeah, so mini finish, you know.
You have one more whip if you want to go right
and
into
I got, we'll run right into whips. I started a new whip. I was having Friday night off the grid needleworks. I was having whipitis, so I started a new whip. It is a dimensions kit, and it is stamped. And there's like an embroidery technique called conching. I've never ever done that, and it looks complicated. You gotta use 2 needles in order to do it for the bird's feet. We'll see how that goes. But I will show you guys because I have been stitching on this like crazy all day today. That way I have something to show you guys because you guys really do keep me honest. So that is what I have, and it's just the bottom little section. You guys can see how big it is. And the conching that I'm talking about is up here in the bird's feet.
Mm-hmm. And then my whip right now is a lot. I don't know. I was working on it late at night when I came home from work. Probably a bad idea.
I was tired and
I learned my lesson.
not a good idea.
So I am working on the Country Cottage Needleworks March Cottage, which is super cute. I love the little sheep. Which I've been watching a lot of people talk about the wooling for sheep on YouTube. So cool. Would love to see it or even do it. So I have that much done. I did have a lot more than this.
She had that whole entire tree completed. She almost had the entire cottage finished minus the roof and windows. She had all that filled in, and then she was off by like 1 or 2 stitches.
Yeah, I was off by 1 stitch on the side and 1 stitch on the side. So I ended up having to rip all that out. But I did all of this today. I finished the flowers and everything. And I did put the tree back in, and I put the house roof back in this morning. Which it is a really fast stitch, so
yeah, you should move along quite quickly now.
Yeah, I say I'll probably have this done this week.
As long as you don't frog again.
We do not use that word in this house. Until she has to rip something out, or makes me rip it out, which happened last time, because she could not figure out how to get it out.
I'll just cut it.
Mm-hmm.
Snip, snip.
That's when the project goes, here, honey. Okay. Yep, and that's how it is every time.
Nope.
Mm-hmm. But, yep, that is...
You got another whip?
Nope, I actually didn't start that one. I was going to start another one, and then the frogging happened. So, that is my monthly stitching project, which I keep in this little one here. And then we should go into...
We should go into haul. We should go into haul. Go ahead.
So last time we were talking about how I had a 1, 2, 3 stitch order that we've been waiting on, and then she had a Stony Creek order that we were waiting for to come in. Plus I had bought a couple things off of Stash Unload, on top of we went to our LNS. And then,
so we have quite a bit of haul, plus Joann's had a sale, plus we had coupons, plus we had President's Day sale, so you guys can imagine the haul that we have. So, and I do have some knitty haul and some knitty whips. I can't show you one of the whips, but I will save the knitting for last for the guys and girls that are just here for the cross stitch.
Yeah. So I'll start with my 1, 2, 3 stitch order, which she had fabric in that order.
Yeah. I ordered fabric, and this is 28 count Stormy Gray Joblin even weave.
I love how soft it is.
I want to know how they get it so soft. That'd be amazing to figure out.
It's kind of to the point where you're working with Ada so much, then it finally does it, but this is already like that.
Yeah, it's already so soft.
I've never worked with it, so.
I've never worked with it either. If you guys have any pointers, let me know.
Mm-hmm. So she got that in her order because she needed it for her dog and duck design that she showed you guys last week. And then in my order, I was pretty much just trying to get patterns because she already had patterns that she wanted to do, but I didn't have any. So I was like, okay. I wrote a list, which is a very long list, of things that I wanted. And most of my stuff is from Country Cottage Needleworks, except for a few things.
I have a long list of stuff that I want to get.
I think everybody does. Come on. Let's be realistic.
It's called a running list, right, guys?
I got the Lovely Home by the Country Cottage Needleworks. Let's see the glare on it. There we go.
Yeah. Ooh, sorry, guys.
Yeah. I got that little guy. Then I got one of the season celebrations, the winter one. I figured to start out with all the winter, that way I have decorations when it comes to winter time. I love the little bunnies in this one, and the trees, and the hot cocoa. And I got the snow sampler from Country Cottage Needleworks. I love the little doves on there. I decorate with a lot of white and purple, so these fit really well into the design. And then I got Silent Night, which is one of my favorite songs from Christmas. Love the trees. Then I have the Frosty Snowfall. I've seen everybody stitching this, and I thought they were so cute. I love the saying on it. I love the little wildlife. It's gorgeous. And then I seen this one online and didn't see anybody stitching it, but I said, oh, this would be so cute too. It's called The Garden of Snow by the Country Cottage Needleworks. And the saying on it says, the frosty wind blows all around, and from the leaves the snowflakes grow, and the flowers here are made from ice in this winter garden of snow. Look at the bunnies. Look at the little snowflakes. It's so
I've
pretty.
seen enough snowflakes today.
Yeah, it's been snowing all day here, nonstop. We live in Michigan, and we've seen spring, rainy,
Fall.
50 degrees out, and then now it's snowing and it's 30 degrees, and there's 2 inches.
To break the record for today, by the way, we only need a foot and like 1 or 2 inches, and that's to break the record.
We're good. I don't want any more snow. And then I got the Country Cottage Needleworks Snowflake Serenade. And again with the little doves at the bottom. I love them. So I got that. And then I said I wanted to try a couple like ornament size things. I had got one from the LNS. And these ones are from the Season of Love series. This one's called Season of Love. I love that one. And then this one is the Snow in Love? Yep, Snow in Love. Look at the cardinal. Alright, so I got that from 123 Stitch. So I have a little stash from them.
And then, as we said, that we went to our local LNS, which is a Stitch in Time. And, you know, we ration sensibly, somewhat.
Not me.
Not really. We lied. So this is Halloween. It's called It's Halloween by Foxwood Crossing. And I'll read it to you guys. It said, lock your doors and turn out the lights, or ghosts and goblins will spook you tonight. Jump in your bed, pull the covers up tight, close your eyes until the morning is light. So I thought it was kind of cool, since, you know, that time of the year is always so spooky. And then I seen a few of you guys stitching this. It's called A Halloween Quaker by Layla Studio.
Yeah.
I know that they also have like a Christmas version of this too.
Yeah, everybody's been talking about the transfer from the Crescent Color Works to DMC because people want it in DMC and they're having a hard time. If you guys do not have a DMC conversion chart, try to invest in one. We know they're like $15 sometimes if you buy them when they're not on sale, but sometimes, most of the time, you'll find them on sale or like on Amazon for a little bit cheaper.
Or even hit up eBay too, like people that don't want their, you know,
Stuff
DMC
anymore.
Charts and they're just de-stashing, hit them up.
But I love this because of all the neon colors. Usually I'm not into Quakers and I'm not into samplers that are
But we
rustic.
both really like this one.
Because look at all them neon colors. They're so bright.
And I think the only thing that we're going to change is this corner up here, because there's really no color. It's like dark and dingy. We might change that motif to a different color.
My favorite thing on this thing is definitely the houses of how they're lit up. And the kitty, look at that. Look at that cat thing. I love it. I love the owl. I love all of it. We have to figure out a fabric that we're going to use. We haven't decided yet.
We haven't seen like a true color that just says, that's what I'm going to stitch it for, you know, type deal.
Yeah.
So, and then I'm going to be doing the Crosswing collection too. I don't know if you guys know about that. It's a commemorative hummingbirds of the world. They go back all the way to 1999 to 2017. They release a new one every single year. And the artist is actually from Wisconsin. So this is 2002. Because I'm trying to get the oldest because they're really hard to find. So. And I want to be stitching them for my grandma.
Yep. So when we went to the LNS, I got the hands-on design year in chalk. I got 2 of them because I've been behind from the year because I just found out about them not that long ago. So I did January. So I got the February one. And then I got the March one. I will start this one first, right after I'm done with my Cottage of the Month. And then I will go back and do this one, and then I'll buy the next 2. So I got them when we were there. And then I've been...
Oh boy, primitive hair, guys. Let me tell you what, she has had a bad case of it.
I don't know what it is about her stuff. I love it.
You guys and Edgar Allan Poe, too. It's been catching her eye left, right, and center.
I love it. I love the way it looks. And I got the Crow's Lullaby. It is so awesome. It says 1 for sorrow, 2 for luck, 3 for a wedding, 4 for death, 5 for silver, 6 for gold, 7 for a secret not to be told, 8 for heaven, 9 for hell, and to the devils, it says swell, I think. They cut off the pattern. And 10 for the devil's own cell. So, look at that. And I think it'll be a quick stitch. It's mostly letters, so.
It's all black, too.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to do it on a purple fabric, maybe, or I might keep it the same. I haven't decided. But I really love her stuff. I have like 6 or 7 that I already want to do, and they're on a little bit of the under budget of my stuff, so I have to get one at a time. So I got that one, and then I finally found this one. It has been out of stock on 1-2-3 Stitch. I mean, we went to another one of our local LNS's. She didn't have it, so I had to get this one.
Stash unload.
No, I didn't get a stash. This one. This one I got there, and I was like, oh my god, they have it. It's the Stop and Smell the Roses by Country Cottage Needleworks. I love the little birdies and the little bunnies at the top and the flowers.
Very springtime.
I love it. And I'll probably put it out next year for Valentine's Day, springtime. And then I did get the Classic Colorworks spinach for it. Instead of the baby spinach from the sampler threads. It's pretty much the same thing. I love the spinach from Classic Colorworks. It has a really good variegation to it.
I'll let you guys, yeah, that way you guys can see.
So I did get that one. There was only one Classic Colorworks, but there was a DMC conversion. So, but I'm going to get the stuff for that, and I'm going to definitely stitch that too. So that's what I got when we were there. And then I've been on Stash Unload. I've been doing good. I only bought 3 things. But I did find one thing that I've been wanting for a while. It was the Ladybugs and Bumblebees quote. Oh, I love this one. I love all the little bees on it. Love the flowers. It says, the ladybugs and bumblebees do while away the hours by traveling through gardens' leaves and dancing in the flowers. And I did get the...
She splurged.
When we were at our LNS, I did get the Crescent Colorworks and the Victorian, or the Gentle Arts, which I've never worked with these companies, but I did love the colors.
They are very pretty.
Yeah, look at them pretty colors. And I actually, if I have enough of this thread left over, I might actually do some of the Stop and Smell the Roses in these colors, because I think this pink will be pretty. Because I don't need a lot, actually. Most of it's done in this, and 1 or 2 DMCs, and then I kitted up the rest of it. So I did splurge a little bit and got some of the specialty threads there when I was there. And then I did get on top of it for Easter. I'm hoping I can start this in the next week or so and try to start it before Easter. I know I won't finish it, but I did get the bunny hop, and I want to thank everybody on Stitch Mania who helped me, because when I bought this pattern, they didn't put the color chart in it and the symbol chart and everything. And I did look on Stitch Mania. I found the colors, but I still didn't have the chart. And there was a couple girls that were very generous, and they did send me the chart for the back of it, not the, you know, the chart itself, but the color conversion chart on the back. So thank you very, very much. I did print it off, and I did get myself all done on there. I did buy the Weeks Dye Works to go with this one. The green and the brown, which I don't even know. Moss was one in guacamole, which they really don't. You can see there's a slight difference. The moss is darker than the guacamole, and then you got pecan.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get them because I loved how the grass was variegated, and I didn't want to do a DMC. So I did get them too while I was at the LNS.
I'm thinking for the Halloween Quaker splurging and just getting all the normal colors.
That's going to be a little budgie.
We'll see.
And the last thing I got from the Stash Unload was this Pattern of the Month series. November is called Home, and it's by Stony Creek, which I didn't even really notice when I bought it, but I loved it. I figured it'd be cute for the house. It says home is where the heart is, or resides. Yeah.
Home is where the heart resides. And then if you wanted to do the other designs that go with it, I'm going to show you guys the back and what that looks like. They put them all together in like this awesome little frame.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But she only had one, which I didn't even realize it was a series until I got it either. But I do like this one. I love the bird and the birdhouses. So that was from Stash Unload. So go ahead with your Stony Creek.
Okay. I finally got my Stony Creek order because one of the items I did order was back ordered. And I got the volume 30 number 1 Stony Creek Cross Stitch Winter Magazine. I did get that, and there is some really nice designs in here. And I don't know about you guys, or if you guys like I'll show you one. There's one. Cute little snowman.
Mm-hmm.
And things of that sort. There is some really nice designs in here. Like, here's a page.
There's the index of it.
Yeah. There you guys go. If you guys were just wondering what happens to me in here.
Mm-hmm. That's funny. The only thing that I actually like in the book
is, you know, the free pattern of the month that they've been doing.
I like these two.
Yeah, and you buy the free pattern, you gotta pay the shipping. So
I have Allie in front of me.
And then they sent me this little tiny clear box, and I had no idea what was in it. It's my buttons for the Let It Snow. And as you can see in there, there's, you know, little mittens, a couple of carrot noses, and some birds, and all that lovely stuff.
And she showed you the pattern she was going to do. It's the Let It Snow banner.
Yeah, by Stony Creek. And I ordered, I'm really upset by this, because I gotta figure out how to serge it now, because I don't want it, like, unraveling as I'm doing it.
Which really you didn't need as much as she needed, but she got what the paper
I got what the
instructions said.
Instructions said, and let me tell you what, if it's freaking huge, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing with myself.
Yeah, she needs about that much, and then a long piece, but look how big this thing is.
Oh, and guess what, guys? This is folded. So, this is folded in half, and it's actually super duper see-through, so I'm going to have to really, here, I'll unfold it, because that's what it looks like, and I can still see you guys.
I might have to put some fabric behind it or something.
We're going to have to think up of a really clever way in order to finish this, because
I don't even know if we'll be able to finish it in a banner, because I've never finished it into a banner, so.
Vanna, Twisted Stitcher, you got any ideas? You know?
Might have to see if she can do that.
You might be getting a project, Vanna. And then I also got the hanger, which held me up, but I found this cute little hanger that was on there, and I really liked it. Got the little snowman and the bird and the birdhouse and the tree, and I thought it was really cute. Now I can't fold this one.
I'm just happy my dog's asleep, because she had her baby earlier and she was squeaking it. I was hoping she's gonna
over here in the corner all curled up, and
I was hoping she would fall asleep so you wouldn't hear her squeaking her toy the whole time.
Squeak. For Valentine's Day, we got her a new toy.
I'm gonna show you it. And it squeaks.
It's a little tiny hedgehog.
I'm sorry, baby.
She woke her up. No, it will squeak.
No, she won't. She's just gonna lay back down. She's pretty tired. And then the other one is sitting right in between my legs, wanting.
So if you see her nose pop up, you know.
You know, she's a little, yeah, right there. Yeah, she just wanted to be all in attention. And my other one's asleep, so we're all good. It's pretty late at night here. We didn't do our video this morning because we just got up and we're like, and then we wanted to stitch, so we're like.
We looked outside and just seen all the snow coming down, and we're like, you know.
Put you in that kind of mood.
Since today is March 8th, and it's right around 9:15 at night.
Mm-hmm.
So
she usually gets home at this time anyway, And I'm just waiting for her to get home. So this will probably be a normal time that we shoot to get the video done. And or early in the morning before, you know, when I get home from work. Which I usually work early in the morning.
She'll work at like 3 a.m., guys. Mm-hmm. Be into work, clocked in at 3 a.m. And then I will be going in at 3 p.m. and I won't get out until like 9 or 10 or sometimes even 11 on rare occasions. But
yep. I guess I'll show you my Joanne what woes. Or are you going to show them that?
I want to show them this. I want to show you guys everything. I just want to take you with me and show you everything.
So a lot of people get the DMC charts like we were talking about earlier.
But check this out.
Months ago we got this.
Look at that price tag. What's it say?
$3.
$2.97.
And they're usually like $15.
I'm not kidding you. And it is an actual real chart, guys.
Yep, and I remember a long time ago in Pam and Stephanie's video, or the Keep Stitching.
Oh, there we go.
Just Keep Stitching video. They did show it where Stephanie did get one. They are very handy. I always say just get one because if you know you want to look for colors and stuff like that, you don't want to pull it up on your computer at the time, you know.
It does give you, like, you know, how to choose your best colors and stuff like that, and the variegateds and things of that sort. And
yeah, and sometimes we get a number on there and we're like, I don't remember this. I don't know what.
So you can look at it, and if it's like a really like burnt orange, and you're just then swap her out.
It saves you from, you know, having to go to the store, seeing it, and going, okay, now I need to change this from whatever.
Yeah,
but.
You want me to just keep going?
I guess so. Keep going. I guess my pile's a lot bigger, so good.
I'll do all my stuff, and then you can share the spotlight. Okay, so I was talking to you guys about my finishes beforehand. Before she started. And this one, I found the pattern. I was digging through some stuff upstairs in the spare bedroom where our craft room's going to be, and I found this. So this is my second finish, and I thought I would share it with you guys. I did keep the pattern just in case I ever get the itch to stitch it again.
I don't see it happening.
I don't know if I will, but yeah, I gave that to my mom, and I don't know if she's...
You took a picture of the other one.
No, I didn't.
You didn't while we were standing there?
No, I didn't. I'll have to show you guys.
We were over there the other day, and I seen it here. No,
because... it's in a tote that we brought over.
No. Your grandma's the one that's hanging on the wall. The hearts.
Oh. No.
I told her to take a picture of it for you to show. It was her very first
You guys will have to just hang in there for the next video and...
Tell her to take a photo of it so that you guys could see it.
And silly me.
And we don't go over there that often. And we were over there so she could learn to knit.
She lives an hour away, guys.
So.
It's well worth, you know, wonderful... car ride trip, you know,
go see
scenic, country-like. So, and then, I know this is getting into more stash, but Christmas ornaments and Christmas needlepoint. So, I don't know. I wanted to try to make one of these. I'm thinking more of the candy cane one, because I like it. She's like, no.
I don't like the plastic canvas. I worked with it before with doing a needlepoint, and I just don't like working with it, so...
I don't know. We will see. Because I'm sure I can finish it and then it'll just, oh, where'd it go, honey?
Yeah. Or she'll give it to her grandma. It'll happen somewhere like that.
Yeah, or something like that. But we found a good majority of these books at Joann's when they were clearancing them all out, and we got them for dirt cheap. So, and then we got the Big Book of Christmas Quickies by Lingerie Arts. So, and they do got like some towel patterns in here and some things of that sort.
They're all just really small little quick stitches.
Yeah. Like, the front has, like, this up here is all stitched. And they're meant to be, like, little tiny ornaments on the tree or things of that sort. And then, there's quite a few in this book I want to do. I'm not going to lie. Mm-hmm. This is Cooler Design Studios, the big book. And I'll show you guys the back, too. This has quite a bit in here. I'm not going to lie.
There are a lot. It's pretty much just designed in every other page to every 3 pages. This is a very large book. I wanted to show them. Trying to find it. This one.
This is the one that she wants to do.
You wanted to do, but I do like it. I love you could even take the little motifs here and just make them separate, or just stitch the centerpiece without everything else. It's a really good book also to just take little motifs from it if you just want to
or even like lettering too, because they do have a whole bunch of lettering, and if you like a D from here and then you don't like anything else, you know, you can do that too.
Yeah. It's a very nice book, and actually the bookmark that I'm going to stitch for her grandma is in this book. Like I mentioned before, it was one of the patterns that I had a hard time with.
What are you doing?
I know where it's at, but that's too small. And it gotta show up.
Trying to help her. What am I doing?
But it's a little hummingbird. I gotta do this because the pattern is on this other side. Bleep. But it was super pretty, and I got it all. I got the kit to do everything in it. It's got the fabric, the floss, and the pattern, but the color key is not in the thing again. But this is the manufacturer default. But I do have it in here too, which is nice. So after all that hassle, 6 months later, we found it in
one of the books we bought. Go figure.
Yep.
So, and then I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Lingerie Arts 5 seasons of the quilts.
Mm-hmm. I can't remember the girl that she has a retreat, and that's a quilting retreat, and it's like a very old home, and she wanted quilting patterns. This book is perfect for that. It's a quilt for each season.
You can see them all there together, but it is awesome.
Yep.
And then actually, the funny part of it is, this design right here that we got on clearance is in the book.
Mm-hmm.
So, but for the price of this, you get everything.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yep, and
you really can't.
This is actually one of the first patterns that I bought when she was stitching, and I'm like, well, I really, really, really like this, but it ain't gonna happen unless I do it. So I bought it, and I said I was gonna do it. And I really love it because the birds, I just love everything kind of nature and kind of French country. So this goes perfect with the living room, and I cannot wait to stitch this to put it in the living room. So I love that everything comes with it too, so I don't have to go look around for it. And I'm pretty sure this is on 14 count. Yep, it's on 14 count, cream, Ada, and everything comes with it. Yeah. And originally it was $30. And I got it for $10. So I was pretty happy about that.
If you guys want us to do a flip through of any of the books,
Mm-hmm.
Like say you want to see the quilts up and better and stuff like that, we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
So just let us know down in the comments, or if you guys have questions for us too, let us know.
And trust me, we have a lot more books and magazines and everything like this. To show you. This is just part of our stash. I actually, because we're planning on getting married soon, I seen this wedding sampler design. I love the front one on there, the little birds and everything. And I just wanted to switch the birds to purple and the vines to green, and the leaves and the vines to green, and then the flowers to a light purple, and then do the writing. I thought that would be cute. But there is other patterns in here. They're just like an older fashioned type, something that you would see like in the 90s, like when my mom would have got married and stuff like that. I can show you. Like samplers like this. They're all wedding samplers. And we got this for $3. So
money worth spent.
So at least one pattern that we want out of it. And then eventually after I'm done doing it, then we'll give it up to somebody else to stitch.
Maybe we'll pass it on to one of you guys. Never know. But we got this up in Escanaba when we went up there.
That was last year.
Yeah, last year. And, got it back out. And think it's, yeah, it's this one I want to do a pattern of. And I can't show it because pattern's right there.
Well, only a little part of the pattern. Oh, yeah, it is. Never
Yeah,
mind.
it's there.
It's kind of stupid. It's the little, it's like that big.
Yeah, it's, I don't know if you guys have ever done like a towel band. But it's a hibiscus towel band. It's really pretty. I'm gonna just, oh, look at you. You're perfect.
But, yeah.
And I went and I got the colors for that, and now I just gotta buy the towel. That way I can do that. I've never done a towel like that, though.
Yeah, there wasn't any really patterns that I liked in this one. She liked that pattern.
There's a few in there I like.
But I liked getting it because there is a alphabet in the back that we could always take stuff from. So, and you never know, like you flip through it once and you're like, eh, and then you flip through it again, you're like, oh, I might do that. So.
Or, you know, you get the, I'm gonna stitch everything syndrome, you know?
Yeah, but I don't think that's gonna happen in this one.
You never know. No. And then we also have the Just Cross Stitch 2016 Halloween issue. And I do want to stitch this guy. That was the whole entire reason why I got this magazine.
I got it.
Over him.
That's the one I want to do.
Oh, hold on.
I love keys. I love the fabric that it's on.
She wants to do the key. And who's it by?
It's on the other page.
Not that page. It is by Stitchy Fish, designed by Lee Fisher. Can't talk. But that is what it looks like. And take a look at that fabric, guys.
I love that fabric.
Pretty.
I love that fabric. I actually wouldn't mind getting that fabric for the Quaker.
I don't know.
And there's some frosted pumpkin stitchery ones in there too.
Are giving away treat bags and stuff like that to your neighbors because we actually like our neighbors. I don't know. We'll see. They got like these really cute treat bags that you can stitch on there.
It's just, I think this is one of their best, one of the best that I've so far liked from Just Cross Stitch. Like, I love that pillow. It's awesome too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cute ones. Like, I would love to stitch that into a pillow.
Like they did. Yeah.
So, I think they did a really good job on that one.
Yeah, I feel like we went really fast.
Oh, we still got a lot.
We're only at 37 minutes and we threw stash on it.
We ain't through stash yet. Well, we're through our stash, but not like our stash we have upstairs.
Yeah.
But I also did, I forgot to pull out, when we were at Joann's.
Oh, you're going to show them that.
Last week, they had crap ton of stuff on markdown and clearance, which never happens, especially on the stitchy stuff. Never.
Krynick, 97 cents.
So I got 3 things of Krynick. I got the silver and the white sparkle and the gold. And I got 3 of them. And I might actually go back and get some more. Just that way, if I run out, I don't have to go spend the money on them. But yeah, we did go there, and I got a whole bunch more floss for other projects. Oop, and she just stuff fell. So I did get some more of the floss I needed. She got a whole bag worth, which is stuffed in a box somewhere.
I got all my floss for Dog and the Duck.
Yep. And
that way I can start that too.
Yep. I got my floss for a couple of my projects. And then when we were there, like, this has been over like the last couple of days.
You guys, fabric.
I got like 6 pieces of Ada clearanced for like $3. Even when I got up to the cash register, she's like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm sure. You can go back there." And sure enough, she came back, "Oh yeah, they are clearanced." So.
And they're going, "Oh, that's weird."
Yeah, and they weren't scanning up at first too. And I said, "Oh no."
No, they were scanning up at regularly, like, what was it, like $5.99, $6.99?
Yeah, $12.99. They were all different.
Yeah,
prices.
they were all different.
And then I was digging through the clearance box, like I always do when I go there, because who's got anything else better than doing it? Quick, dig through the clearance box, but me.
So they also had these guys right here, which are like little like posty bags or wine bags, whatever you want, candy bag, whatever.
Wine bottle bag is what it is. But they had these little cute press apply transfers. for 99 cents. And these ones say love much and thanks. And then this one says just for you. And you get 6 uses out of each one. So that one has 6. This one has 6. That one has 6. So I have 18 uses, just in these 3. And then I had these, because I'm making these bags, which I will show you one of them here shortly.
You guys will see that when I get into knitting.
These really cute pressed, iron-on. Crafting is my cardio. And or you can choose from
drinking is my cardio, shopping
or shopping. So
I think the shopping and crafting definitely applies.
Yeah. And then I have crafting is cheaper than therapy. Ooh, agreed.
Touche.
Agreed. And I got these for $1.99. So cute ones. And then I have really girly girl cousins that are younger, and I thought I would put this on one of their bags. It says ooh la la. So I got that as well.
Paris theme.
So I got them when I was digging through the clearance. And then this one wants me to do project bags, which I've been watching.
All I did was ask for one. One.
Mm-hmm.
Not 5.
No, then it'll
not 10.
No, it will turn into 1. Then it'll turn into 3, and then I know how this story goes.
I just want 1. 1. That is it.
No, I already know.
That is all, guys. Just 1. What?
Okay. So I got her a turtle fabric, which I found. I got the zipper and the turtles, and then the lining. So that's hers. And of course, if I'm making her one, I'm going to get one too. So I got the vinyl to do the see-through part. And then mine, I love this fabric. It was a galaxy purple fabric. Then I got this lilac color. And then I got a light purple zipper. So them are for our project bags. I should have enough fabric to make 2, so I might have to get another zipper. And then I've been looking for fabrics to kind of finish things and to make myself a bag, because I've made everybody in my entire family bags for Christmas. She got a bag. Your
grandma got a bag. My sister got a bag.
Yes. And one of my cousins got a bag. So everybody got a bag, and even I made bed sets for people. So give me that really quick.
It's got stuff in it.
Well, just give me the bag.
You guys.
Well, you should.
Check out the turtle print, guys. And then she did a lime green.
And then they got really long strap handles.
Well, I don't like my strap handles to be like all up close, and it feels like it's trying to like hug you / strangle you. So
I made her that one. So I bought myself fabric to make myself one. I bought this pretty striped fabric with the flowers on it. Look at that color. I love that. And then I just found this the other day. Might do this as a little clutch bag to go with it, and then the lining for it. So I have this to go and do my own bag. And then I bought this pretty Paris fabric to do some pillows for the couch. And along with this fabric to do pillows for the couch. Which I like this. Our couch is gray. You can't really tell that it's gray. So I got them 2 fabrics. And then to finish my Country Cottage Needleworks Cottages of the Month for February and March, I got this pretty heart fabric.
It's very subtle.
And it's sparkly. You can't really tell. It's showing up pretty white on there, but you can see the hearts pretty well in person. And then I got shamrock fabric for the March one. And the heart one I'm going to probably use to do the Smell of the Roses and my Love My Home one. Or I can't remember the name of it right now. And then she wanted pillow casings for Christmas, and I made her one, but she wants another one.
Double or nothing.
And it's Harry Potter.
I like Harry Potter, guys.
It's a really cool fabric, I can't lie. So I'm going to make her another one of them.
Dumbledore's Army.
Mm-hmm. It's really nice. Good graphic fabric. And then this fabric kind of has a story to it because she's been doing the Halloween rules. And I seen this fabric. I'm like, oh, I can finish that with it. But I'm like, I really don't want to. But at the same time, because her colors are really muted and they're not really bright.
I stuck to the colors because I like them.
But it gave me the idea, why don't I stitch it? But I'm going to switch it to a gray fabric. And all the colors are going to get switched to neons except for the black border, and put it on this fabric, which is awesome. I'm happy I came across it. Look at that. That's awesome. So that gave me the idea to do the Halloween rules in neon colors. And I think I'm going to go off the colors off of this. But I mean a light gray, not like a really dark gray, because I still want to do the black cat.
Would you do it like the stormy gray?
Yeah, probably like that. And then I'm doing all these really wintry patterns, and I didn't know how I wanted to finish them. I said, well, I should get a fabric that I really like. That kind of reminds me of winter, or, you know, I can use it to do something else with. I got this sparkly, look at that, woo, white fabric to put on the back of it, or to make a bag for the girls. I really even like this fabric, so I got this to do.
It's beautiful, guys.
I mean, it's awesome. So I got that.
Showing up for you guys really well, too.
It is, like, amazing. Actually, the lights are helping really well. And then, because right now Halloween's over with, Christmas is over with, Joann's was having 70% off all their fabric from Christmas.
All their push fabric for Halloween, Christmas, and I think there was a couple others too that were in there. Valentine's Day, that's what it was.
Valentine's Day was only 50. But this was 70% off. I love this. It's owls with some filigree, and look at it's got like cauldron, double bubble, fire and trouble kind of things on there. And I thought that'd be really cool, neat to do even maybe my primitive hair. I could do something with that. Or I usually run into something to do with fabric anyway half the time. Kids will say they like it and they want me to make something out of it. And then everybody's been... I'm almost there, I promise. Because I made blankets for my cousins. I said, well, let's pick out some fabric. She likes plaid. I like purple.
I met you in the middle.
So we got this. Then she picked out this backing fabric. I'm not 100% in love with the backing fabric. I really want to go back and get this light color right here to make it stand out a little bit better. But this is actually pajama fabric. It's the snuggle fabric. People look at me weird when I say make blankets out of this, but it actually is a very good fabric to use, especially after the first wash. It loses its stiffness and it comes out really nice and soft, and it's a very warm blanket. The kids love theirs. They're really hardy. They don't fall apart easy, and I never have a problem with them. Then her sister wanted a blanket.
Oh boy. Yellow, mellow.
Let's just say she picked out this pretty fabric.
Very.
I love it. Then she's like, oh, look at the yellow flowers on there. Well, we need to pick out a backing.
Yellow!
I'm like, okay. So I think it's going to look really nice. Maybe with a pink border around it. I think it'll look really, really nice. But I'm like, man, I'm going to be poking my eyeballs stitching this thing. So that's hers. Then I said, well, let's pick out another blanket. Because a lot of our blankets are getting thrown away.
Well, you know, they're old, they're worn. It's time.
Yeah. So she found this really cute. It's kind of supposed to be like for a baby's room kind of thing. But it was pretty. It had the wolves on it, and it's got foxes on it and bears on it. And it's all black and white, and then she picked out this blue fabric to go with it, which I think will be pretty, and then do a gray border around it. So that's all my fabric.
Sure.
Yeah.
Might be.
We're all good with fabric. We're all done. Yep. All fabric's done.
Okay.
So go ahead and show them your knitting.
I got 2 knitting whips. I can only show you one because the other one's a gift.
Pretty sure the person watches this video, so
Can't
gotta
show
be
you
careful.
guys. So, the one that I can show you, I started my first ever hat, and I have been a knitter ever since I was pretty young when I started knitting. About maybe 8, 9 years old, knitting dishcloths, you know, and things of that sort is just kind of part of the family. But look at the color, guys. And I'm doing a pattern I've never used before, and I'm gonna try to make it big enough to fit my stepdad's head, because his head is a little bit larger than normal.
Where's the pattern for it, though?
Let me show you guys the pattern. Not prepared.
Nothing.
It is, there's no name to it, but yeah. I found it on a blog on Pinterest. You gotta love Pinterest, guys. And
you can kind of see the ribbing on there. But she's using that variegated, so this is only 2 colored.
That's one color. It's one solid color.
Oh yeah, this one's solid.
Yeah, it's one solid color. But I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do the decrease and whether or not I'm gonna have to add additional rows to it and things of that sort just to tweak it, because I added, this only calls for 70 stitches. I added 20 more.
Just because he has a tendency of not fitting hats very well. Yeah. We've had to make, her grandma's had to do specialty sizes just to make sure he can fit the hats, just because he just have a little bit of a head.
And then, you know, she was kidding around with me the other night.
I was just kidding. I wasn't, like, actually...
Why don't you make me a pair of socks? Well, guess what? I found 4 designs, and I got pattern now. And they're circular needles. So, we will see how that works out.
I'm like, okay, more power to you.
We shall see. So, yeah. That is what is going on with that.
Yep, so
and then, also, I don't think I have it down here, but... Yeah, Joanne's had a sale on dishcloth fabric too. Yarn. Can't talk tonight, guys. And they had them on sale for $1. And I picked up like 5 of them. One's like an orange creamsicle color. One's like a stonewash gray. And one's a really pretty, like, you know, Michigan color, blue, yellow, white.
So our plans, what we're gonna do, definitely me finish that cottage of the month, start the January, chalk of the year 1, and I want to start the Bumblebee and Ladybug Serenade, sampler, and the Bunny Hop maybe. That's a maybe. I might start the other ones.
We'll see.
Or seeing. I'm kind of like a one project stitcher right now.
She's a monogamous stitcher.
Right now. I don't know why. I guess I just don't trust myself to do a couple of projects because I know how they go. So I'll start one and then I don't want to work on the other one. So I'm doing pretty good with stitching, you know, one project at a time. I've already finished, you know, 2 projects already. I'm on my 3rd. And that was my dog yawning.
She's putting her 2 cents in.
She's saying, hurry up, we need to get done. We're almost at an hour. But that's my plans.
My plans are to work on Halloween rules and to hopefully have a lot more progress on that next time you guys see it. And also to have more progress on the chickadees on a branch. So we will see. And I gotta go to the hardware store and buy dowel rods. So thank you for everybody on Stitch Mania for giving me that wonderful idea. That way I can finish my love-hate relationship on the big polar bear piece that you guys had seen. Because they will fit that way, and it's perfect enough size for that way. It's just lengthwise. So I'm going to need like a piece about like that. It's crazy.
Yep, so she's learning her lesson on that.
Oh man, it is the family joke. It has been the family joke for the last... What, 2 years?
Year. It's only been a year, honey.
Feels like 2.
But maybe next time we'll do a Q&A kind of thing, just to get
a little bit more
know about us personally, and we will talk about more stitching. Hopefully we will start to decrease on the spending a little bit, other than we know that market's coming out and we are going to our local LNS on the 18th to...
We are going to enter to win some door prizes. Maybe we could do a live feed or something like that.
We'll have to see. We'd have to clear it with them first.
Yeah.
But we're going there on the 18th, like I said. So we'll probably have a little bit of stash. I'm hoping to get my DMC to finish a couple projects. So, not too much spending. And I know that we were going to order a couple needle minders just because
we've seen some needle minders that we really like. I finally found a Stitch one I like because I want to get a Disney one. There is some Disney pieces I really do want to stitch. She thinks I'm crazy for it, but, you know, it's just me. If I like it, I'm going to stitch it.
And the only pattern that I'm kind of deciding on right now is if I want to join the sale for the Guardians of Notre Dame. I seen the third one come out, and I thought it was amazing. I do have a fabric that I could stitch it on. I just...
Pull the trigger. Just do it.
But I haven't done it yet, so we'll see. So hopefully next time you'll see a whole bunch more progress.
You guys will probably see more haul, too. I'm going to guess that there's probably going to be some sort of haul in there and things of that sort.
I'm hoping not as much as this time, because I don't want to keep holding you over as much as we have, but...
So sorry to keep you guys all tied up, but thank you for subscribing.
And to all those who have just watched this for the first time, hit the like and subscribe button, and maybe leave us a comment, see what else you guys would like to learn about us. And
if you guys have any questions too, if you've seen any of the books today too that you want us to do a flip through of because you've never seen them and are interested in what type of patterns they even carry, let us know. We'll be more than happy to do a flip through.
And to remember, we do have a blog that I try to post on as frequently as possible, at least 1 to 3 times a week or every day if I can, depending on how much progress we have made, or when we get our haul, or when we just do something fun. So it is
a closed group, so you will have to request to be joined, but we're both admins, so
that one, we have 2 of them. There's a blog and there's a group.
Yeah.
That one's where everybody can come and just share whatever they want. So that's at the Sweetheart Stitchers group. That is where everybody can share what they're doing. Where if you need help or advice, or you know, even when we need advice for doing things, that people can go to and we can just talk. And then the blog is open to everybody. You just have to search for it. It's the Sweetheart Stitchers.
On Facebook.
On Facebook, and that one I do post regularly, like I said. So until next time, happy stitching, and
enjoy every single stitch, guys.
Yep. Until next time. See you.
Bye.
Bye.